just a day trading video, and today's day trading video. Okay, so I'm in a practice account. Some of you may be in a better position than me and be able to do it for real, but I was using live prices this afternoon, and offered 12.5. My trading balance at the moment is 12.5 grand. And I made 500 quid in about 2 hours, 2 and 3/4 hours, just under 3 hours. And I was on YouTube for most of that, I wasn't even looking at the screen. What happened is, I've not traded for about a week, so usually I know what the trade is doing. If it goes up or down, I know the previous day what it did, but I've not traded for a week, so and you had a weekend between that as well, so it's just actually how I traded today was, I know I traded options, or I bought an option, I sold an option call today, which is an Amazon trade, which means that when you buy an option call, you make money going up. When you sell an option call, you make money going down. But the stock gapped down overnight from last, because Amazon is a trade that you buy in the States, and the stock market in the States isn't open until 2:30 in the afternoon, in UK time. So 9:30 in the morning in the States is 2:30 in the afternoon in the UK. Give some idea. So trading the UK stock market about 2 o'clock in the UK stock market, because from 8 o'clock to about, I don't know how to fly with it, I don't know, I don't trade the UK stock market, but so about 2 o'clock, 2:30, stocks in the UK tend to go down, or like close of play, because basically people buy them, day traders buy in the morning, right? Yeah, day trade the market open. Excuse the background noise, because we're 3 times everyone's about. So so in the UK, people like day traders will actually buy at 8 o'clock. They trade the market open at 8 o'clock till about 9:30 AM UK time. Buy the day trade during the day, or buy in the morning, so in the afternoon, and they're closing their trades at say 2 o'clock till 4, and the stock market trades tend to go down, and it's actually on a flip-flop flight, and they're actually going high. But it's like that usually. Yeah? But then as the curve starts to go down, that's about the time when the stock market in the States starts to open and goes up. Yeah? Or people leave the UK market, the stock market, and start trading the stock market in the States. So I saw the chart of the trade I usually buy the same sort of trade, the stock market trade, which is I usually buy. But is it? Don't buy what I buy, but I tend to buy Amazon trade, tech options, option call, option. I either buy or sell an option call. The tech stock. So I saw the trade, the Amazon trade was going down. It gapped down overnight, and sometimes the trade will actually start to it'll wobble a bit, and it'll start climbing. Yeah. But today, it gapped down overnight, and I thought, you know what, that's going to go down even lower. Because the options, I've closed the trade now, so I bought the trade at about 3:15, and sold it at about 5:15. So, the options, this particular option, buy it or sell it, these options, tech options, close tomorrow, which is, so it's the 14th of December 2021, today, and the option, whether you buy or sell tomorrow, the option will close, tech options like Amazon, Apple, Alphabet, whatever, yeah, will close, Facebook, which is Meta, will close tomorrow at 9 o'clock, 9 PM, UK time, which is closes market, closes the state stock market tomorrow afternoon in the States. That's when the monthly option will finish tomorrow. So whether I sold today or stayed gapped over, whatever happens, if I didn't close the trade tomorrow afternoon, it would automatically close for me. So is the trade going to gap down or is it going to have one last day of actually going up? I don't know. But I could have made £700 off a 12.5 grand balance, and I did it. I let it, and it came down, and I thought, you know what, I'll just close it. As long as it's over 500 quid, I'm okay. I'm happy. So I started the balance at about 12,006, and I finished at about 13,100. Well, I saw it on YouTube for about a couple of hours, and I wasn't even looking at the trade. I just knew that I probably was in the right trade. And you have to, I'm not saying you have to, but you've either got to sit there and look at the trade like that for 2.5 hours, or do something else. Get on with your day. Go shopping, whatever it is, watch a film or whatever, yeah. Make videos on YouTube, whatever it is, or go to work or whatever, yeah. Because the longer you're sitting looking at a trade, the temptation is to click the close button. And that's usually when you lose money by being too impatient to close the trade. So you've got to do something else. Do a crossword, paint a picture, whatever it is you do. To distract yourself from looking at a screen like that for 2.5, 3 or 4 hours, whatever, yeah. Sometimes you're in the right trade. You've bought the right trade, and it is the right time for the trade, but you just need to allow the stock market the time to make you the money. And the way you do that is forget about the trade. And to do that, you've got to do something else, get on with your life. But that's harder said than done, because you just want to see and watch the trade. But the trade may lose money before it makes money. And you'll see the trade lose money, and you'll think, oh no, I better close the trade. And even examples like this trade today. When I bought this, it was an Amazon call trade, yeah? Amazon option trade on the call trade, yeah? And on the call trade, you've got a buy and sell button. Sell and buy, but sells first and buy second. Yeah? And I usually go long, which is press the buy button. But today I went short and pressed the sell button, which meant I made money going down. But as soon as I bought the sell button, as soon as I bought the trade, so this, the balance is 12.5 grand, 12.6 whatever it was. As soon as I bought the trade, I was 900 quid down. Most people at that point would have sold the trade and thought, this is not making me any money. I must close the trade. As soon as you do that, you are whatever it is. In my case, it was 900 quid down. Okay, so I'm going to practice how it would happen for real if I was using real money. If you're using real money, you'd have lost real money had you closed the trade. So there I was. So I'm 900 quid down instantly. What you do? Ignore the stock market. You say you're in a trade, it's 900 quid down. I'm not saying this is what you do, but you've got to get to a stage where that trade has actually got to make you back the 900 quid that it's got associated costs and margin costs, whatever, all sorts like that, until it's level. And then you can just ride the wave, but you've got to allow the stock market time, or the trade that you just bought, time to settle and find its balance. It's like diving off a top board in a swimming pool. Yeah, you go under first, and then you come up, and then you rise back on the water, don't you? But you go down below the water first when you dive in, to come up first. That's basically trading. So I say, it's a thing called swimming. It's a trading platform in the States. You've got to, I'm not saying you've got to do anything, but your trade will be minus 600-700 quid, whatever, depending on how much your balance is and how much you trade with. It can be quite a few quid, but it will be a deficit, and you've got to allow that. So mine was 900 quid. So my trade, I just let it get on with it and got on with the day, and it was on YouTube, and it just completely wasn't even looking at a screen, day trading screen. And it made back the 900 quid deficit to level, and it made 500 quid on top of that, so it made it 1,400 quid. But it made me 500 because it absorbed, it went down 900, came back 900 and made me 500. That's day trading. But you need patience to be able to do that and get on with your day. For that to happen, and not look at the screen constantly. Because Because if you